Welcome to the Holy Bible Study with Shelby. Well, today we're in Leviticus chapter 11. Before we get started, hit the like and subscribe button. And make sure you have your King James Version Bible, pen, paper, and patience. And man, family at the table, man, and start with us. Now, this chapter is going to be talking about the food laws. You know, a lot of people get the wrong doctrine about this, that it's okay to eat unclean food. All you got to do is pray over it. And they got this from Acts chapter 10. I would encourage you to go to Acts chapter 10 and read verse 7 all the way down to 28. Okay? And get your understanding of that. Because that's the very verse in Acts 13 where they're telling you that it's okay to eat unclean food. Oh, they're telling you that the law was done away with. But that's a lie. The only thing that was done away with was the animal sacrifice and the Levite priests. Everything else still stands. The Ten Commandments, this the food law. Israel was not supposed to be eating this unclean food. Now the other nation, hey, God didn't have a problem with them eating it. But it came down to Israel, he made it very clear they weren't supposed to be eating this unclean food. Okay? So, with all the videos, I let the audio play first for about 5 minutes, and after that, I summarize it. Okay? So with that said, let's get started.
Chapter 11. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, These are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. Whatsoever parteth the hoof, and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the hare, because he cheweth the cud, but divideth not the hoof, he is unclean unto you. And the swine, though he divide the hoof, and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch, they are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters. Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas, and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And these are they which ye shall have in abomination among the fowls. They shall not be eaten. They are an abomination. The eagle, and the ossifrage, and the osprey, and the vulture, and the kite after his kind, every raven after his kind, and the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckoo, and the hawk after his kind, and the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gier eagle, and the stork, the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. All fowls that creep, going upon all four, shall be an abomination unto you. Yet these may ye eat of every flying creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet, to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them ye may eat, the locust after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination unto you, and for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever toucheth the carcass of them shall be unclean until the even. And whosoever beareth aught of the carcass of them shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. The carcasses of every beast which divideth the hoof, and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you. Every one that toucheth them shall be unclean. And whatsoever goeth upon his paws, among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean unto you. Whoso toucheth their carcass shall be unclean until the even. And he that beareth the carcass of them shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. They are unclean unto you. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, and the mouse, and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret, and the chameleon, and the lizard, and the snail, and the mole. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them when they be dead shall be unclean until the even. And upon whatsoever any of them when they are dead doth fall, it shall be unclean, whether it be any vessel of wood, or raiment, or skin, or sack, whatsoever vessel it be, wherein any work is done, it must be put into water, and it shall be unclean until the even, so it shall be cleansed. And every earthen vessel whereinto any of them falleth, whatsoever is in it shall be unclean, and ye shall break it. Of all meat which may be eaten, that on which such water cometh shall be unclean, and all drink that may be drunk in every such vessel shall be unclean. And everything whereupon any part of their carcass falleth shall be unclean, whether it be oven, or ranges for pots, they shall be broken down, for they are unclean, and shall be unclean unto you. Nevertheless a fountain or pit, wherein there is plenty of water, shall be clean, but that which toucheth their carcass shall be unclean. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed which is to be sown, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, and any part of their carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you. And if any beast, of which ye may eat, die, he that toucheth the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the even. And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the even. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination, it shall not be eaten. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt, to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy. This is the law of the beasts, and of the fowl, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth, to make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten, and the beast that may not be eaten. Chapter 12.
Okay.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
All right, let me
Speak
stop
unto the
there for a
children of
minute.
Israel, saying, If a woman have
Okay, so now you got to do a little homework, because like I say, the lie they want to tell you is in Acts 10. And you need to go to Acts 10 and read, hey, if you got to read 1 through 28, then do that. But you can certainly start from verse 7 and read to 28. Okay? Now, the best thing you can do, or you Google it, or however, you can Google all the unclean food that he's talking about in this chapter here. Okay, it literally shows you a list of food that the children of Israel weren't supposed to eat. Okay, pork chops, and catfish, and crab, and shrimp, and all this stuff. Not supposed to be eating it. Hey, I used to, before I got in God's word, I was doing it. I was guilty, but I repented, and now I don't touch it. Okay? People want to tell you this law was done away with. The devil is a liar. Okay? God made these bodies, and he was trying to protect our bodies to not get contaminated with these animals that's unclean. Because these unclean animals, God brought them into existence to keep the earth clean, to keep the water clean. And we turn around and eat them. He provided us with clean animals. Okay? These animals that cleans the earth. They eat dead things, or they eat whatever, and like the ravens and the sharks and alligators in the water. All these little other animals, they have a purpose. Every animal have a purpose. And the unclean ones, they're to clean this earth up, and we turn around and we eat them, and then we get contaminated, and then we wonder why we have all these diseases and stuff. God warned us not to eat this stuff. Okay? So, if you think that it's okay to eat it and pray over it, then I suggest that you go back and reread this chapter again and pull up all those pictures of the unclean animals that you're eating, and look around and ask yourself, some of the people who's sick with cancer, a host of stuff. Why? Eating the wrong thing. Okay? These food laws are serious. Okay? God's not playing about this. Okay? So with that said, go back, read for yourself. Like I say, definitely check out Acts 10, because that's where the false wolves tell you, see, here's where it says it's okay for you to eat this unclean stuff, and all you got to do is pray over it. First of all, they don't even say that, but they twist it up to make you believe it. But you got to read it for yourself. Okay? With that said, Leviticus chapter 11, food law. Go back and do your homework. And until then, I must tell you, sharing the word of God is the will that we're doing for our Father. So, if you find any truth in this content, you should be sharing it. Hit the like button and share it. Okay? So with all that said, have a nice day, be happy, and thank you for your time.